How well do you know your favorite celebrity? Have you ever wondered if they are blessed with twin kids? You don't have to worry, as this video will delve into the lives of 15 celebrities with the most beautiful twin kids. Number 15. Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. Mariah Carey is a singer, actor, and record producer, while Nick Cannon is a comedian, television presenter, actor, rapper, and a proud father of 12. The couple are co-parents of the twins, Moroccan Scott and Monroe Cannon, popularly referred to as Rock and Roe. The twins, born on the 30th of April, 2011 in Los Angeles, California, are the first and only fruits of the union between Mariah and Cannon, and were born on the third marriage anniversary of their parents. Monroe was the older of the two siblings. She was named after Marilyn Monroe and has allegedly taken after her mother with her flair for music. She debuted in modeling in 2020 at age 10. Moroccan Scott Cannon, the second of the twins and born after his sister Monroe, was named after the Moroccan decoration present at the engagement of Cannon and Mariah on Mariah's New York City apartment's top floor. While his sister has displayed her talent in singing and playing the guitar, Moroccan has shown an interest in playing the drums and has performed alongside his sister on stage several times. Their parent separation is mitigated by intentional efforts to remain in their children's lives. On their 14th birthday, the 30th of April, 2025, they both refused a celebratory party and opted for the basement escape room experience instead. This was seen in a post by Nick on Instagram, thus highlighting their growth and loss of interest in activities once considered exciting. Number 14. Beyoncé and Jay-Z. The American singer, songwriter, actress, and businesswoman Beyoncé and her husband Sha Corey, popularly referred to as Jay-Z, welcomed their twins and Sir Carter in 2017. Their names explained by their father's showcase room as named after their favorite poet, and Sir named Sir as a man. Beyoncé, in an Instagram post on the 1st of February, 2017, revealed that she was expecting twins. She enjoined her fans to share her love and happiness because the family has been blessed in a double manner. Finally, after an extremely difficult pregnancy on the 13th of June, 2017 in Los Angeles, California, the twins were delivered. Still, they were only exposed to the outside world a month later. Rumi, the female twin, has made her mark at quite an early age. She made her music debut with the song Protector and was recognized as the youngest woman to chart on Billboard 100. She also appears in the visuals for Brown Skin Girl alongside her mother, grandmother, and sister. More recently, she appeared on stage alongside Blue Ivy and her mother during the Cowboy Carter Tour on the 28th of April this year. She also appeared in the movie World, known for her role in Renaissance, a film by Beyoncé released in 2023. Her grandmother acknowledges the upcoming star's strong sense of fashion and confidence. Sir, the second of the Carter twins, seems to be the only one of the three children who do not enjoy being in the spotlight. His mother reveals that this is partly due to his gravitation towards numbers rather than fashion, and he is more laid-back and chilled like his father. During the Cowboy Carter Tour, he does not appear on stage like his sisters. However, video footage of him playing at home with his siblings was displayed, offering the audience a visual image of their family life. Would he be going down a different path from entertainment? Only time can tell. However, there have been instances where both twins were featured modeling the Ivy Park and Adidas clothing line for kids. They also made a visual appearance in Black is King, which was eventually dedicated to Sir. However, Kanye West has recently stirred up controversy involving the twins. In a tweet on X, which he later deleted due to a threat of permanent suspension, he claimed that the twins are, and suggested that their lives could have turned out differently had the Carters chosen to use the in vitro fertilization procedure. This news broke the internet and has the world watching every move of the Carter twins, leading to the spreading of rumors that the children are autistic. Number 13. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. Movie stars. Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt not only captured the hearts of their audience with their amazing performances in movies, but also earned admiration for their humanitarian causes and their children. The youngest are the twins Knox Leon and Vivian Marceline Jolie Pitt. Born to the stars on the 12th of July, 2008 in Nice, Alpes-Maritimes, France. Their first pictures were jointly sold to People and Hello magazines for $14 million and all of the proceeds were used to support the Jolie Pitt Foundation's cause. Both are 16 and have taken on different career paths. Knox Leon Jolie Pitt, older of the twins by 1 minute, is a boxer who trains consistently. A judge to be shy by Angelina, his only theater experience has been his role as the voice of Cuckoo in Kung Fu Panda 3. He has shown more interest in fitness and wellness. He also learned sign language early in his life and has shown immense interest in charitable causes such as fundraising for Hope for Paws. He appears to be close to his mother. He has made several public appearances with her, such as at the premieres of First They Killed My Father, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and Jolie's Marvel film Eternals in October 2020. He made no red carpet appearance until the 15th Governor's Awards, where his mother received an award for Maria in 2024, having shown immense interest in theater. Vivian, on the other hand, made her acting debut in Maleficent in 2014 alongside her mother, Angelina. She later featured in The Queen's Green Planet. She has proven to be a strong force in theater, serving as a volunteer assistant to her mother. Angelina noticed her daughter's passion and commitment. She allowed her to take on more responsibility during the Broadway adaptation of Southeast Hinton's novel and Francis Ford Coppola's 1983 film The Outsiders. Angelina co-produced the play with Justin Levine, and in the playbill for the adaptation, Vivian is introduced as Vivian Jolie, choosing to omit the name Pitt. She has also made several public appearances with her mother, including the Tony Awards, where Angelina received 4 awards for The Outsiders in 2024. This one has further strengthened the mother and daughter bond. Number 12. Jennifer Lopez and Marc Anthony. The American singers, songwriters, and actors Marc Anthony and Jennifer Lopez, though now separated, are both parents to Emmy Marble Muniz and Maximilian David Muniz, who are currently 17. Born on the 22nd of February, 2008 at Manhasset, Long Island, New York. The duo's baby photos were sold for $6 million to People magazine. They were both homeschooled, which, although generating a lot of public criticism, was believed by their mother to be best for them at the time. Emmy Marble, the first of the twins, is a budding writer, actor, and singer. She joined her mother, Jennifer Lopez, now known as J-Lo, and performed on stage at the 2020 Super Bowl. She also duetted with her mother for Let's Get Loud and Born in the USA, and has had several other stage appearances, including the Los Angeles Dodgers Foundation Blue Diamond Gala, having debuted in the movie Jennifer Lopez Dance Again in 2014. She featured in Halime, released in 2022. She is also a published author and released Lord Help Me, Inspiring Prayers for Every Day, a book she hopes will inspire children to pray. When spoken of by her mother, the pronouns they or them are often used. She is also a devoted twin who believes she and her brother share a special relationship with a unique understanding beyond anyone else's. Maximilian David Muniz, on the other hand, is the male of the duo. Born 11 minutes after his sister Emma, he has been described as extremely compassionate and has inspired his mother's involvement in advocacy, including support for the Black Lives Matter campaign, with a striking resemblance to his father. He shares similar interests and is featured in films such as Jennifer Lopez, Dance Again, and Marry Me. However, his primary interest lies in voice acting. Although he has not formally debuted in that field, he keeps a low profile, triggering a media frenzy whenever he appears publicly. They both received the nickname Coconut after their 17th birthday from their mother, who excitedly shared never-before-seen footage of them. Number 11. Steve Harvey and Marcia. Anyone connected to the internet or any social media platform must have heard of the award-winning Steve Harvey. What might not be known is that the celebrity has twin girls named Brandy and Carly with his first wife, Marcia Harvey. Both were born on the 20th of August, 1982, long before their father became a media sensation. Even though identical, the duo has carved out a different niche, each for themselves. It is this definition of purpose that makes them truly beautiful. Brandy Harvey is an author, podcast host, and fitness influencer. She previously trained as a bodybuilder and came second in an NPC competition. She founded Beyond Her, a wellness platform that provides resources and programs for mental, physical, and spiritual health for women of color. She is also a published author of Breakthrough Sold Separately and a TEDx speaker across her social media platforms, especially Instagram. She provides motivational content, wellness tips, and insights into her journey. She serves as the executive director of the Steve and Marjorie Harvey Foundation and has successfully led several youths to aspire to excellence through education and mentorship. However, her relationship with her father can be described as strained, as she often states that her father favors his adopted children over his biological ones. She says she understands why her father had to leave to discover himself. She graduated with a Bachelor of Arts from Ohio State University. Carly Harvey is the second of the Harvey twins. She is a speaker and is actively involved in causes that positively affect women. She delivered a groundbreaking speech on the 26th of July, 2017 at the Girls Who Rule the World camp. She maintains a cordial relationship with her father and has been featured several times on his shows. She married Benjamin Raymond, an author and entrepreneur, in September 2016 and is blessed with a son named Benjamin Troy Raymond II. Number 10. Gordon Ramsay and Tana Ramsay. The list would be incomplete without the iconic chef Gordon Ramsay, owner of the Gordon Ramsay Restaurants Group and media personality, and his wife Cayetana Ramsay, a TV presenter and cookbook author. Their twins, Jack and Holly Ramsay, were born on the 31st of December, 1991 in England, United Kingdom, through an IVF procedure. The twins are a male and female pair. Holly Anna Ramsay, the first of the two, is a model, mental health advocate, and documentary producer. She studied fashion at Ravensbourne University in London. Her podcast centers on helping young people deal with anxiety, self-doubt, and mental health challenges, empowering them to shape their identities without fear. She also produced a documentary focused on sexual education. Currently engaged to Olympic swimmer Adam Pay, Holly has received full support from her father, who welcomed her fiancé warmly. She continues to use her platform to raise awareness and support mental well-being for youth. Her twin Jack Scott Ramsay is currently serving in the Royal Marines, a branch of the United Kingdom's Royal Navy, which he joined in October 2020. Before pursuing a military career, he was an avid sports lover who played rugby in high school and explored water polo and jiu-jitsu, a spitting image of his father. Jack once dreamed of becoming an actor. That dream led him to feature several times in his sister's CBBC show and to make a stage debut at the Edinburgh Film Festival at age 17 alongside other Dulwich College students. In 2019, he completed basic training at the Royal Marine Commando Training Center in Limestone, Devon. He earned his Green Beret in the autumn of 2020. Number 9. Chris Hemsworth and Elsa Pataky. The twins Trista and Sasha Hemsworth were born on the 18th of March, 2014 in Los Angeles, California, USA, to Hollywood actors Chris Hemsworth and Elsa Pataky. They are 11 years old and were raised in Byron Bay, Australia, where their parents chose to relocate to escape the paparazzi and Hollywood's fast-paced lifestyle, thus shielding their children from the chaos of celebrity life. That being said, the duo made brief appearances in their father's movie Thor: Love and Thunder in 2022, a film featuring the children of other cast and crew members. They also attend public events with their parents such as the Furiosa, a Mad Max saga premiere, and a family vacation to Japan this year to commemorate their 11th birthday. Their social media presence is largely shaped by occasional glimpses of their father's shares on his platforms. As the twins do not have public accounts, these posts are carefully curated to protect their privacy and ensure their personal lives remain out of the spotlight. Number 8. Leigh Anne and Andre Gray. The singer, songwriter, and actress Leigh Anne, alongside her then fiancé and now husband Andre Gray, welcomed their first set of children comprising two beautiful girls on the 16th of August, 2021. However, the names and identities of the children remain private. Glimpses into the world of the twins are shared through social media posts, which never reveal their faces despite sometimes showing physical features. The announcement of their birth was made on Instagram with a black and white photograph showing two tiny feet and the caption, "We asked for a miracle, but we were given two." The image was met with warmth and admiration from fans around the world. Even with their busy schedules, the couple makes intentional efforts to spend quality time with their daughters and remain hands-on in their parenting. Number 7. Cristiano Ronaldo and Georgina Rodriguez. The Super Strikers' twin children, Eva Maria and Mateo, were born to an undisclosed surrogate mother and football icon, Cristiano Ronaldo, on the 8th of June, 2017. Although he was unavailable for their birth due to playing for the Portuguese national team at the time, Cristiano has remained actively involved in their lives ever since. Eva and Matteo live private lives, and their father shares only carefully selected parts of their experiences on his social media platforms. These moments are often heartwarming and give fans a glimpse into their family bond without exposing too much. Their 6th birthday celebration was held at home. Cristiano's wife, Georgina, wore a cream dress to mark the occasion. The celebration was simple yet elegant, highlighting their close-knit family dynamic. Number 6, Celine Dion and Renee Angel. Celine Dion and her now-late husband, Renee Angel, welcomed their fraternal twin sons on the 23rd of October, 2010, using a cesarean section procedure to ensure their safe delivery at St. Mary's Hospital, West Palm Beach, Florida. Named after political icon Nelson Mandela and French songwriter Eddie Marne, the boys were named Nelson and Eddie Angel. They sadly lost their father to throat cancer in 2016. Since then, Celine has maintained a nightly ritual in his honor. She even used the Disney movie Up to help explain his passing to the boys in a way they could understand and process. The boys are only occasionally seen in public. One such appearance was at the Howard concert in June 2024. Another was when they attended the TGL golf match in Florida and were seen having fun with Tiger Woods, both looking grown and mature. Number 5, Angela Bassett and Courtney Vance. The two Yale graduates, Angela Bassett and Courtney Vance, are both actors with decades of success in film, television, and theater, which was skillfully incorporated with the role of being parents to Broen Golden Vance and Slater Josiah Vance. They were born January 27, 2006 via surrogacy after their parents had undergone 7 emotionally destabilizing in vitro fertilization treatments. During their formative years, they were shielded from media view. However, they have made several appearances since becoming teenagers, including the 14th Annual Governor's Award and the 2023 Oscars Award ceremony. In an interview on the 2023 Oscars red carpet, when asked who the disciplinarian is among their parents, they point to their father while their mom calls herself their good time. This highlights Courtney's earlier remarks in interviews in which he described himself as the disciplinarian even though he loves them. They further go on to wish their mother success on the award night. In the year 2024, they began college preparation and to that effect visited 26 colleges, hoping they would decide on one as befitting for their passions. Yet, despite each of these tours, the Bassetts couldn't help but wish that their children would eventually decide on Yale University, which was their alma mater. While the young champions eventually returned to university, the specific choice of where they attended has been kept a secret. The only information remains that their mother believes they have been rightly equipped to take on this task and make up something for themselves. Number 4, George Clooney and Amal Clooney. George Clooney, the acclaimed Hollywood actor known for his charm, talent, and philanthropic efforts, and his wife Amal Clooney, a distinguished international human rights lawyer and passionate advocate for justice, celebrated a remarkable moment in their lives when they welcomed their twin children on June 6, 2017. The births occurred at St. Mary's Hospital in London, a well-known institution hosting many celebrity arrivals. Their son Alexander and daughter Ella were born into a world filled with media scrutiny, fanfare, and the inevitable challenges of being the offspring of public figures. In a thoughtful and poignant decision, George and Amal chose traditional names for their children. They wanted to spare them any unnecessary pressures or teasing that could accompany more unusual names. Understanding that their lives would already be marked by the unique challenges of growing up in the spotlight. By opting for the classic names, they aimed to provide a sense of normalcy and grounding for Alexander and Ella, emphasizing their desire for their children to have as typical an upbringing as possible given their extraordinary circumstances. George and Amal's choice reflects their deep consideration for their children's future and happiness in a world where they might already feel out of place. Alexander, the older sibling in the duo, stands out for his vibrant personality and extroverted nature. His tendency to be the life of the party was particularly highlighted when he made headlines by unexpectedly joining his father during an interview with GQ magazine. This playful interruption showcased his confidence and his knack for lightening the mood. Individuals close to the family, including his father, often described Alexander as having a remarkable sense of humor. His ability to elicit laughter from those around him is something his father cherishes deeply. It's a bond strengthened by these joyful moments, revealing that their relationship is filled with ease and warmth. Alexander's humor serves as a reminder of the joy in everyday life, and his father embraces this trait, knowing it not only brings laughter, but also strengthens their familial connection. Each interaction reflects a comfortable dynamic, with Alexander's outgoing spirit bringing a refreshing energy everyone appreciates. On the other hand, Ella was born 2 minutes after her brother. Her father said she looked exactly like her mother. She is reserved, thoughtful, quiet, and shy around adults. She is also said to be the more organized of the two. In contrast to her brother's jovial nature, she is judged as more serious, always wanting everything to go according to plan. Despite her quiet nature, she is known for her bold and expressive style, earning her a reputation as an aspiring fashionista, always noted for ransacking her mother's wardrobe. The first steps, celebrating the unique bond that twins often share. In December 2016, the family expanded once again with the birth of their younger brother, Zen. His arrival brought a new dynamic to the household, filled with laughter, sibling camaraderie, and the delightful chaos that comes with 3 young boys. Each of their children brings their personality and energy, contributing to a lively and loving family atmosphere in the heart of Los Angeles. The couple incorporated a multilingual environment into the boys' daily routine from an early age. They conversed in English, Spanish, and Italian, thus exposing the children to various cultures and languages. Their parents are mindful of whom they interact with and their exposure to the media, and are even more particular about not permitting sleepovers to shield the boys from parents who might not understand their thought processes. They, however, create a welcoming atmosphere for whichever of their friends decides to come and stay over at theirs. Even though the family values their privacy, they frequently come together for public events to celebrate each other's milestones and accomplishments. A vivid example is during the premiere of Solana's movie Emilia Perez in Italy, December of 2024. Another is during the International Film Festival, where Sanaa was honored with the American Rivera Award for her contributions to the movie industry. Number 2. Puff Diddy and Kim Porter. Sean Jean Combs, a well-known rapper and record producer, and the late Kimberly Porter, an American model and actress who passed away from pneumonia, had 4 children together. Their twin daughters, Jessie and Leia, were born on December 21, 2006. They recently graduated from their senior year at Sierra Canyon, a private high school in Los Angeles, where they were both cheerleaders. They currently own a joint Instagram page named The Combs Twins, where they often post dance videos in matching outfits to their over 700,000 followers. The account has also served as a platform for the defense of their father, especially when a posthumous memoir allegedly written by Kimberly claiming that their father Sean was violent was published on Amazon by producer Todd Christopher Guzzi. In their post, they called the book fake, stating that they wanted their mother to be remembered for being the strong, loving woman she was. They debuted at Kids Fashion Week and have modeled for Ladylike Foundation. They are more prominent in the modeling world for their walk in the Dolce & Gabbana L'Ultimate show in Venice, Italy in 2021. Their life aspirations were featured on the cover of Galore magazine's Rebel Beauty issue as building a billion-dollar brand on beauty and individuality. Their prom night was elegant and grand as they stepped out in stunning black corset dresses. Number 1. Denzel Washington and Peta Washington. The proud parents of 4 and media sensation Denzel and Peta Washington welcomed their twins Malcolm and Olivia Washington on the 10th of April, 1991 in Los Angeles, California. The duo has both taken a liking to the entertainment industry and has planted their feet, making them a sensation here to stay. They made their father proud of having emotionally sound and career-wise children, as he named them his biggest accomplishment. Malcolm Washington, the male in the duo, is a talented producer and movie director who has won 9 awards to his credit from the Atlanta Film Festival, the Chicago International Film Festival, Denver Film Festival, Image Awards, NAACP, Hamptons International Film Festival, Palm Springs International Movie Festival to categories of the Montclair Film Festival Awards, and African American Film Critics Association with a total of 17 nominations. He attended and played basketball at the Windward School in Los Angeles with other future star players like Anthony Stove and Darius Morris. He moved on to further his education at the University of Pennsylvania, thus graduating with a degree in film studies in 2013. His studies continued at the American Film Institute Conservatory, where he graduated in 2016 with a Master of Fine Arts in Directing. He often highlights how he encountered difficulty trying to fit into a legacy already built, but also how acknowledging his mother helped him find his place, especially in the movie Piano Lesson. His career kicked off as a production assistant in the 2014 movie Chef, from where he grew to producing movies such as Summer of 17 and North Hollywood, and directing movies such as Benny Got Shot and The Piano Lesson. He is also associated with discussing the emotional vulnerability and experience of working with family on a set. His sister, two-time award-winning actress Olivia Washington, studied at New York University's Tisch School of the Arts and graduated in 2013 with a degree in drama. She realized her desire to focus on acting after her junior high year when she worked with L.A. Tanya Richardson Jackson. She is featured in movies like Lost Found, Forever Tree, Solitary, The Corner Store, Sorry for Your Loss. In Reality, Who We Are Now, Mr. Robot, Madoff, The Public's Much Ado, The Comedian, The Tragedy of Macbeth H. The Butler, An Act of Terror, Breaking, The Little Things, A Holiday in Harlem, Mahalia, and I'm a Virgo. What can you say about these twins? And which is your favorite? What other celebrity would you like to see featured in our next video? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Do not forget to like, subscribe, and hit the share button for more juicy details like this. Before you go, click on the next video displayed on your screen.